Alright, what's going on, everybody? We are back into the Yankees franchise here in 2025, MLB The Show. Just grabbing a water real quick, guys. Alright, so just to give a little recap where we kind of ended, we had a couple games kind of swing not our way. Lost the final game of the Kansas City Royal Series, and then the first game with the Boston, we kind of flunked there. We did come back the last game against Boston and get a dub. So we're going to start a series here against the Angels, and we'll see what opportunities it gives us. Okay, we are bottom 7. 2 outs, 11-9. High-scoring game. I don't know if our pitchers are just sucking or what, but we got a chance to get some more runs here.
Bases all loaded up. Stanton, the next
Stanton.
to hit.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge
All right, let's see if we can.
Bases loaded.
Lefty on righty, so it's a good matchup for Stanton.
That's in there.
Whoa,
Situation
whoa,
right
whoa,
here.
whoa,
So
whoa.
important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Computer's looking to screw us already. That was well inside.
And that misses.
Right. At least it gave us that. That's
moving in the bullpen.
more like it.
The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up.
Way inside.
Yeah,
should be 3-0.
Like
Should be 3-0. It would completely change this right now.
Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Way high.
And that's ball 3.
This guy's wild right now.
You cannot issue
He's sweating.
He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got
if we get a walk here, we'll be a run closer.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And
crushed it, but it's right to him.
Makes the grab, and that is the inning.
Well, no runs on the bottom of the 7th there. See if we get another moment in this game. Nope, we do not. But
Kenley Jansen picking up the...
Oh, no, we lost. Okay, I thought maybe we came back. High-scoring game, 14-11. Didn't come through there with Stanton in the bottom of the 7th with bases loaded. That would have been huge for us. I mean, obviously a grand slam would have been extremely nice, but is what it is. Let's see what we get our next moment. All right, it is tied. It's the bottom of the 9th. And it's the last game, I believe, of the Angels series. We are 45-27, so we have cooled off a little bit, but
Anthony Volpe.
See if we can get another W here. All right, he's got a sinker, slider, circle change, and 4-seam.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jose Suarez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
I could have driven that to right field.
Warming up as well.
All right, let's see. Who's he going here? High slider. Oh, let me pause for a second, guys. Just trying to make sure I got the chat open just in case anybody drops in here. What's up? We got one in the chat.
This next pitch, couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
All right, 2-1. It's probably going to be a good pitch here. Let's see.
Checks called strike.
Thought it was going to be a fastball. Tricked me.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout.
I am.
Pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it.
No excuse for that. At least we got Judge.
Caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Judge up to bat next.
That's down.
Lays off for a ball.
Looking for that ball a little bit more up.
That one misses.
4-seam high and in.
That's a good pitch there.
2-0. Does he dare give us the fastball?
Just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Trout sizes this
just to the right of it.
And that will end the inning.
We're going to go on to extras. Going to give us another opportunity. It will. So now we're pitching, and it's the top of the
go-ahead run in scoring position.
10th.
And next for L.A., Yoan Moncada.
Fernando Cruz is in the ball game pitching.
Misses. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big
That's
run,
rough.
so you
We
really
are
have to execute
missing
on
the
the
strike zone,
Swing and a miss.
and we are not pitching good right now.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
All right,
Strike
that's good.
two.
That's a good pitch. Can we blow this past him?
And that's too high.
Wow.
Umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Wow, he's tightening things up.
In the on-deck
Wow.
circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact.
Wow.
here. That one to first. And
All right, he did move the runner over, but it is two outs. It's not one out.
On first, and it's out number two.
Dang, that should have been a K.
Taylor Ward getting ready to hit.
Hit him with some splitters here. See if we can get a quick ground out.
Right through there for a strike. Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
It's definitely not on that. Yeah, throw a cutter down and out and see if he'll fish.
On the ground to third. And that one
Come on,
handled.
Cabrera. Jump
Now a
throw. Got him.
Money, nice play.
What a throw by Cabrera there.
Angels lead one.
All right, we're going to get a moment here. Yes, we do. It's always with one out. No matter what it is always with one out when it's extra
Runner at
innings.
second. Next to hit, Austin Wells.
All right, can we get a ball to hit here?
Late swing,
Got one.
foul to the left.
It was a sinker. See if we can work him. Get a mistake.
The winning run on second base. Warren Burner into the outfield.
Send Judd? Yeah, we send him.
The Judge around third.
Come on, Judge, get there. You got it, buddy. All right, dub.
This one's over, and the Yankees walk it off.
Dub. That's a good win. Good walk-off. Good job, Austin Wells.
6-5.
Wasn't the most ideal base hit, but hey, it worked, and we got the run, and we got the win. Pretty excited for Wells this year. He hit that home run in that first game. Definitely a good sign. A really good sign. That wasn't our last game against the Angels, so we have to have one more. See if we have any more moments. Okay, we've got an offer from the Nationals for Oswald Peraza for Josh Bell. They're trying to make me eat some cap here. I think that's what they're going for. I'm not interested in that. Be interested in some other guys, but not that. James Wood. They got Noel. That's. I wonder how they got him. I wonder if they're starting Dylan Cruz or not. I'm not going to go for that trade. Let's not wasting the time. All right, let's go down here, see what our next game is, our next moment. All right, we've got a moment against the Orioles. Jake Cousins pitching. And it is the top of the 8th inning.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now it's going to be Jorge Mateo.
What's up? Welcome to the chat.
3 with 3 groundouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All right, we're looking to get a double play here. So I'm going to be hammering them with a bunch of sinkers inside.
Double play, Boo.
And ball one.
Bowman kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that
one hung a little bit. Not good.
But you got to give some credit to the pitchers.
Come on, Cousins.
They've had a great plan against it.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
Making them fish. I'm making him chase that. Oh, yes, he did. Give it to me. Yes, sir.
And he punches him out. He went around. Here's Ryan
Huge strikeout there.
0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, just misses.
Good spot there, but
I'm not getting any help tonight with the umpires.
By the call
there you go.
on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball.
Got hit him with the sinker down and in.
You can't nibble.
Damn.
But you have
Crushed
to
that foul.
finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
See if we can get him chasing slider away.
That's foul off to the right.
That was a dot right on that corner.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit.
All right, I think I light him up here high and in.
Damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Yep. Yes, sir.
We
got it. Got out of that situation. Let's see if we can get a situation to win it again. No, we don't. We're pitching again.
Go ahead, run on base. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And that's down and away.
All right, come on, Devin Williams.
Check swing called strike. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
1 out.
See if we can use
Go-ahead
his cutter.
run is at second. Next
He
offering
ripped that.
popped in the air, right field.
Can we get him at third? He didn't go. Scared of Judge's arm there.
And now the DH, Heston Kjerstad.
We steal a strike here with the screwball.
And
Yes, we
foul
can.
ball.
There we go. Speed his bat
And
up.
on second, 2 down. That's in there.
Oh, yes, sir. Got that one.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through.
There it is. That screwball is nasty. All right, finally, we got an opportunity here. We got Jazz up, and we got Aaron Judge at second again.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little
That's a nasty
tighter,
pitch.
way to get
Look at
ahead.
that. I gotta see if I can change this. Is it presentation? Cameras. Guess we stick with that. I think that's what we had. It's hard to see this bottom of the zone.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Soto up and throwing.
1-1. See if we get something good.
Also throwing.
Oh,
Sliced but foul.
ripped it. That was a fastball down the middle.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
The winning run on second base.
Straight for the head.
Inside, gets out of the way.
I'd hate to take that pitch in real life. Slider to the head.
That one misses.
Oh.
Full count 3 and
Way
2.
off. Way
One
off.
away. The winning run at second.
Can we get a hit here?
Ball 4.
Oh.
He walked in. And that
He walked
keeps
me.
things going.
That keeps double play alive.
Stepping in down
So
for
we'll
the
see if we can
Yankees.
at least drive something here.
It's difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
That was a
O'Neal
fat
sizing
slider.
this one up. Pulls it
Oh.
down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here is
I don't know how I missed
Goldschmidt.
that.
1 for 3.
Don't know how.
Swing
I
and
know
a
I missed
foul
that. I
back,
was just
and
late.
that's out of play.
Yep. Will he come back in? I don't know if he
2
will.
on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and the count even
wait.
1-1.
Just guess in again.
And
Dang.
2.
Definitely got the hit.
Blowing it past me.
Of the pitch inside. Really think
He's got to be going outside now. I don't know why he's going to go back in.
And a
He
swing
did.
and a miss. That K is his third
Wow.
of the game.
That is 97, not 197. Why does that seem so quick?
Jorge Mateo now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And that is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope
This
he's
is
not
crazy.
pressing
I'm
too
just
hard,
barely
because
missing the
that just
zone here.
compounds things. It makes the slump
Come on,
even
Devin.
longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. Fastball catches the corner at the
Wow,
knees.
I got a call. Thank God.
Swing and a miss.
Got a strikeout out of that. I got a freaking call.
In this one.
Refs finally helped me out.
The next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And he takes a strike.
Missing that meter. His meter's so easy too right now.
To third. And they tag him out.
That's all we gotta do. We didn't have to throw it. Don't want to risk an error. He ran right into that out. You're taught never to do that. So, game is a little bit unrealistic.
1 out.
All right, we might want to change Goldschmidt out there at first. I don't know if we have anybody else who can play first. We don't. Speed isn't even that much difference. Wow.
Runner at second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, called strike.
Checked it.
Stands at second.
Come on, Dominguez.
Swing and a miss, and
Wow.
that's strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an
What
open
am
base
I
and a
throwing
runner
the
on
zone
second.
at
He's
right
gonna have
now?
to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And that one almost
Way
got
inside.
it.
Wasn't even close.
Hacks and misses.
That's
It's
nasty.
a strikeout.
Off that
know what
fastball.
he's looking
Oh my gosh.
Gregory Soto gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take
All right,
deep
come on,
this
Bellinger.
season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get
All
to
right,
him.
got some help there.
In the
That could have
box,
been
lays
a,
off
easily
for
a
ball 1.
strike. Gotta drive that.
Right through there for a strike.
What am I doing?
Next offering
Way
way
outside.
off the plate.
There it is.
Drive, back there.
Ball game.
On its way. Ball game.
Good job, Cody. Hell yeah, I love Cody Bellinger, man.
That's worth the price of admission.
I know he's really only played a real one game for us, but I mean, dude, I think he's gonna have a monster season. That was a hanging, slider? Hung the hell out of that thing. It's run down right
2-0
there.
Your final here.
Blasted it. Got him with the screwball there. See if it shows the Cody Bellinger home run. Nope, it's not. Alright, so we hit a 2-run bomb in the bottom of the 11th. Kind of shit the brick there on the 10th, but... Ooh, Max Fried's got an injury. That's not good. Alright, another situation, top 8, 2 outs. Let's see if we can get a runner in here. Reds aren't doing bad, 45 and
Big
35.
spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
Ah, a bunch of
0 for
lefties
3
on
with 2
lefties.
groundouts and a strikeout.
Killing me with this.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch
Way
is
outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Hitter definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
Opie.
Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hope he's on first.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and
Way
third.
in.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement.
What do
11
we got up next? Is it gonna tell me?
Diaz appears
We got Stanton up next.
to be getting loose.
Alright, let's see if we can get something inside here and drive it.
And he deals. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, well, we didn't get inside, but they called that ball
really
4.
big at bat in this game.
Alright, Stanton should be good against lefties. We're going to be sitting high.
Stanton in the box now. Take strike 1.
Could have drove that.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
How did I miss that?
So they're all loaded up.
Crap.
Swing and a miss, and he got him.
Oh, I got too anxious. I thought that was going to be cranked. Crap. Done blew it there. Alright, we'll get another chance.
Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night.
2 outs, top 9. Let's see if we can drive one in here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
We don't.
Fires across the diamond.
1 pitch, and that's it. Got 2 runners on and no freaking outs. Devin
First
Williams,
and second, no outs. And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swings through that one for strike 1.
There.
Now, Bo, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Gotta give me that.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Computer knows when to swing and when not to swing.
That's where he functions best.
Hit in the air, center field.
We're not going to allow him to go to third.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third.
We did.
He makes it to third.
We 100% did. He got to third.
Only 1 out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
We need to.
And that gets the top
We need to
of
put
the
a halt
zone
to
for
this
strike.
right now. We need a double play.
That one fouled hard the other way.
We're going to jam his ass up and
They don't want to give
in.
him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
Drag him off the play a
you've
little
got to
bit.
expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Oof, caught that one. That was a little hung.
This one
Okay.
popped up right
Can we get to
side.
it? Can we get to it, Chisholm?
Hustling after it. Won't
Gah.
get to this one. It drops foul. 2 on, 1 out. Got him
Wow.
swinging for the strikeout.
He swung at
And they're
that.
down to their
I
last
did not
out.
think they would swing at
Here's
that.
Jose Trevino. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch misses.
Okay.
His
He
corner's
did
very
swing at
happy
that.
he's at the plate in
I know he
this
swung at
moment.
that.
He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not.
With the winning run at the plate. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Swings and misses.
All right, we're going to go screw in the dirt here.
In the dirt.
We're going to let him go to second. I
That's a
couldn't.
wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring
I might have been able to
position.
throw him out, but I didn't want to risk it.
The Reds down to their final strike. And he dodges that fastball.
How is that way up and in like that? I got him.
And that is the ball game.
All right. We closed it out. Computer saved us in the aspect of getting us runs. Looks like going to get us crap. So we're pitching fairly well. Getting through these games with majority of wins. Doing pretty good in the month of June, I would say. Looks like Max Fried is back from the injured list. And we are into July now. We're about to hit the All-Star game. We've got another moment. It's Blue Jays top 9, 1 out. Runners on second and third.
Pablo Reyes stands in.
All right, we've got to at least get this to the outfield.
Now fly ball to right center.
That should be
Varsho
enough.
moving under it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. He scores.
Got
That's
it.
a big sacrifice.
That's all we needed, Pablo
And in the
Reyes.
ninth, they take the lead. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this
My
one.
boy Pablo. No one knows about him.
That's
I didn't even know about him
And that's
until like
ball one.
2 or 3 weeks
Movement in
ago.
the Blue Jays bullpen.
Started doing pretty
Chad
good in
Green
spring training.
Getting ready to go.
All right, let's see if we can
Swanson
try something
also
with Judge.
getting
Get this lead a little bigger.
Judge
Oh,
spoils that one.
come on.
Game here in the
Lock in, baby. Lock in. All right, high.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
All right, what is he going to give me here?
Fouled off down the right side.
Way early on that?
I would throw him another
No,
breaking
way
ball.
late.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in.
I don't know how I'm missing that pitch.
Bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. That's too low.
Nope.
And that's ball 1.
All right, Fernando Cruz. Let's get some outs.
That's
All
the
right.
3rd.
That's 1. No, it's not.
He's safe.
I jinxed myself.
Nice job there to keep
It's saying
him from
screw me
getting away.
now.
No outs. Runner at first. Dalton Varsho digs in now. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss.
Foul tip there.
As he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
See if he'll chase.
And the 1-2
Oh.
misses to even the
2
count.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Got him.
Struck
That was a
him
bad
out.
pitch, but we still
He's
got him.
notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul.
Bad spot. He just cut her in on his hands.
Swing and a
Yes,
miss.
sir.
He was late. Strike 2.
You don't play.
First, the winning run at the plate.
Yes, we can.
Up the middle.
Maybe.
Over to Jazz. There's
Oh,
one. Nah,
ah.
first. It's a fielder's choice.
Took way too long. That flip.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And that is out of play.
Yeah, that cutter's killing him inside right
Typically,
now.
the outfield defense
He
will play
sneaked
a
his
little bit
fastball out
deeper
here every
just
once in a while to
the
keep him
ball in
honest.
front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around
And you
to
can hit him
score
with a
and tie this
splitter if
ball
you
game
put
up.
it just in
Blue
the right
Jays
spot.
down to their final strike. Ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That was close. And it's fouled off.
It's not
They'll do it again.
exactly where I wanted it, but I think
Trying
he's
to
going to
keep
get this
the game
cutter.
alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
All right, split her down again. Oh, didn't go after it.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Got it.
Outs.
Got it. Yes, sir.
Damn, and that's the ball game. 4-3.
All right, so another dub. We got the sacrifice fly in the top of the 9th, and we held it in the bottom of the 9th, so doing fairly good. Coming into the All-Star break here in about a week and a half. Astros are giving me an offer, view offer. They want DJ LeMahieu for Joe Hudson. What's Joe Hudson? He's an old, and he's 65. No. No, sir. No, sir, at all. All right, we've got runners on, and we've got the starter still in, so he might be tired. He gets past that one batter, we might have to pull him out.
Big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And he takes one right.
What
on
a
the
strike,
block.
Max.
0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Got Vladdy Jr.
Big
at the
spot.
plate. Tough
2 out.
batter.
Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And it finds its way.
Get him at the plate with Judge, maybe?
Tag,
Got him.
and he's out at
Hell
the
yeah,
line.
Judge.
Bang,
What a
bang,
freaking
bang.
throw. What a freaking throw. You don't run on Judge, boy.
2-0 your final here in this
You
one.
do not
And
run
the
on
road team
Judge.
Picks up the win and picks up.
What a freaking laser from right field right there. Man, Vladdy still got a good swing on that.
circle it back coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
Daniel Nunez facing.
Right side.
We cranked it to right field. Can we get the runner to third? I think we
Brings it
can.
in. Runner tags at second.
It's got to
Cut
be closer
off
than I
from the third.
thought.
He
He got
gets
it.
there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
All right. We've got to get a base hit here with Stanton.
Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game.
I was just underneath that curveball.
Down and away for ball
Way out.
1.
Way
Well,
out.
this is a
Easy
critical
layoff.
spot for both
Come
the
on.
pitcher
Inside.
and the hitter.
Right here.
You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Dude. Freaking crush that.
Next pitch misses way
All right,
outside.
that's out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're back.
On this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run
2-1.
at third,
Does he
and we're
dare
the
give us
top of
another
the eighth.
fastball?
Swing
Wow.
and a high fly
Is that
ball
out?
left field, pretty well
Is
struck.
that out? That's
Way
out,
back
baby.
there.
Get out.
That one is
Yes, sir.
gone.
Yes, sir.
A gigantic blast.
Attaboy,
And
Stanton.
the Yankees have the lead. It's
That was a
4-1.
towering home run.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off
I know
his
I got
face
a lot
for
of it.
while, Boog. He just changed the game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very
Don't give
patient,
Stanton the
and
high
it paid
pitches.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
First thing they
1
should have
for
learned.
3. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Ooh,
1 strike.
4-1. So up good on the Mets now. Come on, Jazz.
Back to the mound. He's got
Shit.
it.
Pitchers
Swings
play
to
some
first,
ridiculous
and the
defense
inning is
sometimes.
over.
Can't get around
So they
it.
get 3 and jump.
Did get the bomb by Stanton.
Well, with
So
his 6th win in a row,
yep,
all
that
of a
wins it
sudden,
for us.
you start to look
That does win it for us. So all right, so it looks like we lost that game to the Mets. The last game. I want to play one of these games here. Let's go ahead and play with Garrett Cole. We're going to be playing Seattle. They're third in the AL West. Playing at Yankee Stadium. We can't start Max Fried, or I think I played the last full game with Fried, so we're going to go with Cole. Bellinger, Volpe, Stanton. I want to change any of this up. Goldsmith's pretty cold right now. Can anybody else play first? Can Pablo? Yeah, he can. Anybody else in here that we can put in? No, bottom half of our lineup is not looking good. Batting pretty low. Stanton's batting pretty low. Judge is kind of batting low. Bellinger's killing it, though. He's hitting 297. So it looks like we're against George Kirby. Chisholm's pretty hot lately. Starting pitching for the Mariners has been fairly good. Ours has been pretty lights out. Our bullpen's been pretty lights out, so that's good to see. 60 and 30, we're first in the AL East. Looks like Spencer Jones right now is our top prospect. He's hitting 250, almost 260. Lombard doesn't tell me what he's hitting.
We have an absolute treat. It's the
We'll
Seattle
get
Mariners
right into
taking on the New York Yankees. All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. And that's through there for a strike.
Starting off with
And
strike
we are
one.
underway. Just missed.
Ball.
All right, let's get back in the strike zone here.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
There it is. K to start off the game.
Catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes
get some
too
good
much
calls.
information. But the guys that can take that information,
Done a
process
circle
it,
change off
and
that
then go out
fastball.
there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. It's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher.
He didn't like that.
2-1.
Steal a strike here.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall.
Try to steal a strike and we got smacked.
But he's in there easily.
Cade
Well, that was one of
Marlowe.
those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A lot of times in today's game,
Got J-Rod
are
up.
able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And that drops in for a
Good strike call there.
He's got some good opposite field power. What I like
Hit him with our
about
knuckle
something
curve.
being hit to the right side into the outfield is it.
Wow.
And now this is down for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Give him a second,
He'll
Dominguez.
score.
Oh,
He's in there.
wow. What a hit by J-Rod.
You had 2 strikes on you, just
Up
got
for 1-0.
Now a chance for Cal Raleigh.
Start off with a K, and now we're struggling.
For a strike.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
On the ground, right side.
Good play by Jazz. Good play by Jazz.
Awesome play there. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That's in for a strike on the outside.
All right, we're getting that outside corner call, so that is fantastic. We just got to calm this first inning down.
Rodriguez on third with 2 out. High fly ball, pretty well struck. Center, way back there.
Wow.
And that ball is gone.
Well, we're going to have to
Just
put
an
some runs up.
excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Got there.
Bellinger.
Good play,
makes the
Bellinger.
grab.
All right, so we gave up 3 in the first inning. That's not good.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees.
Gonna have to
Cody
work this
Bellinger.
guy. We get some good pitches to hit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that
All right.
shutdown inning. Get that
Gotta
hot
lock in
team
here.
back in there to swing the bats.
And focus.
That's inside. Now
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. Kirby
Just
with a stellar
missing
run
right
lately
now.
on the mound, really carving up lineups. And that one a little below the
Ball,
knees.
so if we can get a
And
lead
the count
off
is 3-1.
walk here, that would help out.
That one fouled off.
That was too
Some pitchers
good of
can
a
go out
pitch to
there
not
and
swing
rip
at.
off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
It's a rip.
That's hard hit on the line.
And they got to that?
Rodriguez
Oh, my
tracks it down
God.
for the out. As we take a look now at
Playing the
New York
freaking
Yankees
shift
lineup.
on me.
One guy swinging a hot bat recently.
Oh,
Jazz
man.
Chisholm Jr.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10
All right, we gotta
games.
get on base,
That's
Volpe.
solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
There you go.
Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
We Yeah, let's try to steal second.
Here
We gotta
is
try
Aaron
to
Judge.
start notching at this
Big-time
lead.
power. He's third in the AL in home runs. That's in there. Strike one. Kirby, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Checks over to first, back safely.
All right, I'm going here.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Easy save.
Safe at
Good job,
second,
Volpe.
and that was not close.
I like how the dirt throws in this game when you slide. That is pretty cool.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely down for the out.
That's tough.
Here's Stanton now.
It's tough.
Slice down the right side.
Late on that.
Stanton with some impressive production lately.
Let's see if we can continue this production with
Man at
Stanton.
second. Misses just off
Wow.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Got a call
Really
there.
close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
All
That
right.
missed by a lot. And the count
Slider
2-1.
was
You
way
don't
off.
stick at the major league level
come
unless
back
you
in?
can string together consistently solid performances. Right
No,
now,
that's high.
he's showing us why
Throwing it
he's
high.
lasted in the big leagues.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. on deck for the Yankees. So now 2 on
All right.
and 2 outs.
All four.
Maybe a
Seemed
little
like
loss
we
of
lost it
focus on
there.
the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First
All right,
and
come on,
second,
Jazz.
2 outs. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Jeez.
Volpe on second.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
On at first with 2 down. And a foul
And
ball.
is in the exact same spot, and I hit the exact same way. Ugh, that is frustrating.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That is frustrating.
In the air, left field. A Rosarena after it. And the inning
It's a
is
wrap.
over.
Dang, we should have tied the game up there.
Strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Cole back to work. Rowdy Tellez leading things off and takes a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what
Got
that
him.
pitch was.
All right, started this inning like the last, but we gotta focus, stay focused.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one catches the corner for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike
Yeah,
2.
see, that can't miss there.
Sitting off speed there.
That's more up than I wanted it. Fastball high and in. Got
Strike
it.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a
Backdoor
well-thrown
slider.
pitch. Tough to do
Slid
anything
way
with
too
that
back.
in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
All right, he's crushing it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching
Thinking
it.
about it.
And that's in the dirt.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Hit in the air, left field.
All right,
Bellinger makes
got that
the
inning
grab.
clean.
And that
Not sure what was going on with that first inning.
back now in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. On the ground, right side. Polanco throws to first and quickly one
Cannot
away in
do
the
that.
second.
I cannot
Pablo
do
Reyes
that.
stands
No
in.
one pitch outs.
That That catches the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted.
0-1.
So much
All
talent
right.
on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
There you go.
Line
Base
to
hit.
right, and that'll be a base hit.
I'll take it.
So a man aboard
Not
now, one
a
away.
smash, but we will take that.
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
That's a rip, man.
Out to
It's just
center.
no power.
2 down. So a man aboard. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
All right, Jason. No.
Dominguez checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up.
It's a good pitch. And somehow I didn't swing.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Dominguez matched a homer in his last game. Clips the corner, and it's 1-2.
All right, what do we guess here? Down in the dirt.
Squirts away a little bit. And it remains 2-2.
I had to fight that one. That was going to be a dot on the outside corner.
2 outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's
Ow.
hung up on strikes.
Wow, 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 wow. That's embarrassing.
On the ground right side. And that's just foul.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swings and misses.
All right, we got the strikeout working with us.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel.
Wow, that was a perfect freaking bunt.
Bunt single. And it looks like
that.
they might end up challenging this one.
Oh, he got it.
Cole a check to first, and he's back in easily.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only
we
Chris
need to get it
Sale
out
and
play.
Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That's ripped. Base hit.
I'm getting tore up.
Aboard.
Come on, guys. Why are we just
The relay
lackadaisically throwing it in?
Him off the bag, and he's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2
All right,
for
we
2
need a
now
double play
on the
here.
night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
That's the ball.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
I mean, J-Rod is effing me up, man.
And delivers
No, that's
outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And
Oh, I am working
A
myself into
rare
trouble.
3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. First and third, 1 down. Fouled off.
That'd have been
He
nice
was
to get a
late.
pop out there. Do I dare go up and in?
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Is that his second home run?
His 13th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's
Dude,
6-0.
I'm getting
Already
fucking
playing with the
annihilated
lead.
right
Now
now.
they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Raley, the
Outside.
next to
That's the
hit,
ball.
takes outside.
Getting annihilated, man. Always a gut check.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. And the slider
the ball down.
just misses. Outside
No, that
low.
missed. That's the
3
ball.
Now
and 1
he
down.
is not hitting anything. It's just perfect.
Bounce to the right side. Jazz tosses to first, and he's out.
All right, we've got 2 outs.
Up next for the Mariners. That clips the corner. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Wish he'd get that strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wells gathers, throws to first, in time.
All right, we've got to get some dang runs.
Coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
All right, Bellinger had a rip in his first at bat.
The pitch. That misses. Ball one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
I'll feed you in a second.
The 1-0. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I'm getting desperate here to get runs.
You can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller. Pitch to
moving
pitch.
the zone there. That's right there.
Work to get you out.
Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan.
Let's try to run in here.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that.
I don't know what's going on right now.
You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
One ball, no strike.
In the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Should be cranking it.
With him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitter.
Left field.
Like that's a rip.
Back there, and it hits the fence. Around first,
close.
For two. The relay to second.
All right, we got a double. We creamed that one.
Hit. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing.
Judge rips that one.
No way he gets to that.
And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate.
We got a dumb out here. Nope, he didn't throw it to first. Wow. There's no one at first.
Picks himself up in RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice
all right, we got one back.
And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Giancarlo.
Okay, we got 3 back.
There's a swing and a drive.
She's throwing me tee shots now.
Absolutely.
470. What a smash. 470 feet. All right, we cut the lead in half.
It's 6-3.
Let's go, baby.
449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Look at this.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so
470.
I think we know where he's headed after he retires. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look
way
how
gone.
His bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And I popped that one out.
Foul territory behind the plate.
I'm up there on that.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
That is nuts.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Wells takes low, second
split her
trip
down
to
and
the plate
in.
In this one. 2 gone, bases empty.
Let's work our way back. We got 3 more runs to get at least.
One of this 3-game set.
Foul.
Starting to rip it. Starting to get on this fastball. Let's just focus.
1-1 now.
Get these back.
Fouled off left side.
Man, that fastball's sneaky good.
Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make
Wow.
a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call,
right.
they're going to lead at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here,
Barely
clearly
tipped
letting
that.
the
I
out here a little bit.
barely touched that. All right, let's try this thing.
Yes, it misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, man, I got into swing mode there. What am I doing?
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff.
All right, we've given up 6 runs with Garrett Cole. Not a good start at all.
1, no strikes.
For you growing up in New York
See if we can at least get 4 or 5 innings out of him.
Tell me about your experience
That
with
is a
the
bad
Yankees growing
pitch
up.
again.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one
Circle
game,
change
though,
looking
that I
decent.
went to as a kid. I sat
Keep
in
it down
the upper
though.
deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances.
I'm not sure if he hit that home
and then
run last
hurt his
time.
shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan.
I just had to stick to the circle change, even though he's hanging the hell out of it.
4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me,
strikeouts,
"Hey, kid,
but he's the bottom of the lineup, so
come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
Crawford stands in now and watches strike 1.
Spot.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The shortstop takes the ball.
So
what is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream.
The next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?"
Hit me with a like if you like what you're seeing. Let me know in the comments below your guys' favorite baseball team.
Playing in New York.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
It's not where I want it. I want it way out here.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed. So did Super Joe?
Let's see if we can get him.
Super Joe hooked me up.
Curve time.
And that one is downstairs.
He didn't want it.
3 and 2 now.
He wants to change up. That's what he wants. Nope.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here,
we got to try to hit him with this cutter.
Positive sign for him and for his team.
Wow. He is in 100% foul mode right now.
Pitch of the at bat due next. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Almost gave up another bomb.
Judge really on his horse for this one. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
I try to hit him with the circle change. Oh, man.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That is just hanging.
Another payoff pitch.
Oh my gosh.
5 balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Oh my God. This guy is got the best hitting stats of all time or something.
Draws the walk there. That's
oh
a
my
great
gosh.
at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
All right, if the game's trying to get these runs back, I'm not going to allow that crap.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swinging a foul.
All right, we're going to go
Arozarena
probably
goes
slider
5
down
feet,
out here.
11 inches, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
This might be our last inning with
Crawford
Cole.
off of first with 2 away.
Got to get this batter here. Got to get him here. All right, there we go.
Out to short. On to Jazz.
All right.
3rd out.
Got out of that inning. Didn't give up a home run. It was close.
Back in New York. Digging in. Pablo Reyes. First pitch.
All right, we're taking that.
You know, these
Taking
Yankees
that. How many
do
pitches
a good
is he
job
at?
of simply getting the bat on the ball in this
47.
game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo.
All right.
They're making contact
Perfect.
with more
Base
than
hit.
85%
It's exactly
of
what we do with the
pitches
high
that they're
slider.
swinging at. It's pretty special stuff.
Freaking cream
Not so
it.
good if you're out there on the mound. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers
All right,
coming
we got
into the ball
Oswaldo.
game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's going
sinker.
to be Oswaldo Cabrera.
Glad I didn't hit that.
Runner at
That
first
might have
with
been
no
low
outs
play.
here. Swing.
That is
Ball trails
nuts.
Center field. Rodriguez moving back for this one. And
See if we
makes
can
the
steal
grab.
second base from
Runner
here.
tagging for
Can we
first.
get there? Yes, sir.
Second, but way too late. Safe there.
Ah, Oswaldo needs some more
And stepping
power.
in for the Yankees, Jason
He's had
Dominguez.
2 balls there, and he's done that exact same thing with both.
Rib,
I've
but it
got that
curls
ball
foul.
too many times this game and done that with it. I'm just too antsy jumping on it.
Man at second. Chopper right side. Raley. And he handles it himself for the out.
Dang it. All right.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. The first one to Bellinger
Nope,
is
that's a
in
dot,
for a
down and
strike.
out. Can leave that. Waiting for something in. Get pulled on the line.
Outside low. And
He's going to give it to me, though.
1.
Come on, can we steal another run here? Yes, we can. Yes, sir. Good job, Cody. Good job, Cody Bellinger. All right, 6-4. We are chipping away.
This is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Fastball down the middle.
Strike 1.
See if he throws over. Going.
Bellinger goes. That's it for a strike.
It's going to be close.
Throw to second.
Got it. All right. We got another opportunity here to get another run. It's 0-2, though.
2 outs.
Yes, sir.
The middle and it gets through.
Yeah, we can get it.
Bellinger on his way home. He'll score easily.
All right, 6-5, baby. We're grinding this inning out. We are grinding.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Was that a sinker?
As much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
It's Aaron Judge now. Just missed.
Pitch looked good. I gotta go with that.
The throw to first.
All right. Had a couple good at bats there. We got 2 more runs. Got 8 hits in the game.
Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Mike Trout's hit his 400th career home run. Congrats to him. All right, we've got to try to steal one more inning.
Work. Missed with a change.
Now we'll start warming somebody up.
1-0.
All right, we are going to do Zach Efros. And let's do Luke Weaver.
Fastball for a strike.
I did not expect this to be the score it is right now.
Out towards right center. That's well struck.
That's another hit. We got to take him out. They're crushing it.
He's in with a double, and that's his second double.
They are all over Cole.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle.
And here comes the Yankees.
Zach Efros is going to be our guy here.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Check swing, called strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16
I gotta get a
years
strikeout
old in
here.
the Dominican Republic. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters
Yes,
to
sir.
square that off. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of
Get that down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
There it is. Good job. Zach Efros coming up clutch here.
And now Luke Raley. He's already homered in this game. And that one pulled foul.
Trying to pull that outside fastball. See if we can throw a circle change in here.
2 outs. That one at the knees
Yes, sir.
for a strike.
Let's go in on his hands. This slider.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch. And
Caught too much.
On the ground to the left.
Yeah, did we got out of it? Yes, we did.
And that is the inning.
All right, we brought Efros in the perfect spot there. He was able to get out of it. We might be able to get maybe the 6 out of him. It's going to be a bullpen game soon.
Turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Base hit, maybe? No, he's out.
And that's a great
He's slower than hell.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Knocks the ball down.
That's
and
tough.
Man fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Chisholm stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one fouled off.
I'm just sitting up and in. I think that might be screwing me.
Battling here as he fouls it
I want
away.
a lot more fastballs now, though.
1 out, base is empty. And that's downstairs.
All right, that's way low.
Now 1 and 2.
1-2.
All right, let's see if we can get something to drive. Nope.
Fastball is outside.
Working him. We're working him. He's at almost 70 pitches here.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Ugh, that's bad swing by me.
And now here is Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
All right, come on.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's
Got me
2.
with the splitter.
Activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomerantz preparing to come on if needed. Thornton getting cranked up as well. Next offering way off the plate.
Leave that one.
2 out, space is empty. That's out to center
Jam
field.
shot, but he's getting hit.
Rodriguez settles under it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Man, I thought we were going to be able to keep.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and now David Fry. And the slider just misses. Next offering is down low. And now 2-0.
Good sinker. Efros got a good sinker.
Right side. Chisholm. Whips it to
Go,
first.
1 out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
We've got to hone that one in right there.
And that one hit to first.
Pablo Reyes with a good
And
play
he takes
there.
it himself for the out.
Nice play, buddy.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. First offering.
Oof,
just
thought I
misses.
could doubt that.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And he grounds one to the right side.
Here it is.
Sends it to first.
Got an inning, another inning out of Efros, so I mean, there's a chance I could
Back
use him
down
as
for the bottom of the 6th. And
third
there's a new
inning.
pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomerantz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to
should
pitches
drop,
when he needs
maybe.
it out.
Oh my
Got
gosh.
it. Makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go.
That is rough.
That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
That to right.
I gotta stop swinging first pitch. Almost on it.
Marlowe hauls it in, 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone.
All right.
And that's ball 1. Some activity in the
See if we
Mariners
can-
bullpen. Matt Brash, a right-hander with
This
big
guy a little bit.
strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Spire, the lefty,
Nope.
warming up as well. Tosses across to first.
Dang, that was too fast of an
We
inning.
go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. There's the strike. Efros, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And a big
Good
swing
spot
and a miss.
there.
0-2.
You can drop this thing down here.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Hit him with the circle change.
Got
Yes,
him
sir.
swinging.
That thing is nasty.
The string on the changeup. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. That one catches
Dropping
the
that
zone.
in there.
0-1.
Efros eating some innings for us. I like it.
Ball today.
On the ground, right side. Reyes takes
Getting
it
ground
himself,
balls, getting
and a couple
strikeouts.
Quick outs. So up next, Cade Marlowe. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Have to get this guy out. He's been
on that fastball.
lighting us up.
Hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the
I
dirt.
struck him out. Good
Wells
job.
down to first with it. That completes
Good job,
the
Efros.
strikeout, and that'll do it.
Got us like 3 solid innings, bro.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bellinger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Late swing, foul to the left.
Playing the shift on me.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
There you go. Tie game, baby.
Struck deep right field.
Give me that. Good job, Bellinger. Good job, Billy.
Home run number 15 on the year. And we are tied. It's 6-6. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
That was a bomb. I was waiting for that inside pitch. Eventually I was going to catch it. Let's get that replay.
This is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake.
That was a
but
mash.
You know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And here is Anthony Volpe. Turned on, but
that was
foul
right down the middle.
wide of third.
Way early.
know, these Yankees,
way early on that.
Put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits
that
at
is
90+
hard
miles per
pitch to
hour
lay off.
exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Way high there, and
way
it's
off.
2-1.
Another bomb. That is the lead, baby. Volpe's got a home run, too. Back-to-back jacks.
So he goes yard to left. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 7-6.
Now I just can't blow it.
Third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Attaboy, baby. Good job, Volpe.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up.
Got him in a
right
count.
now, I mean,
I know I can sit.
This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
That one
well struck,
might be gone as well. Nope, it's right at the wall. Oh, almost had back-to-back jacks.
Out of the dugout. New pitcher now, Taylor Saucedo.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And it's fouled away.
That slider is tough.
That just misses.
Laid off.
Count 1 and 2.
Really good take,
circle change,
2
sweep.
strikes.
Fastball.
Pitch misses
Way down
there.
here.
It's 2 and 2.
This is
Still
fastball.
only 1 out here in the inning.
It's not going to blow me away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Leave that slider up, buddy. It's going to get smacked.
On the ground to short, Crawford.
Yep. He's slower than
To
hell.
first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 outs, base is empty.
Come on,
and
Jazz.
next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped to
Line
third,
out.
but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Ah.
In
Well,
this inning, the long
got 2 home
ball
runs
is
that inning.
working. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that misses. Going to count 1 and 2. The other way. Oh, he botches
Jazz,
it.
come on.
Safe at first. No play.
Can't be having these errors right now.
Score this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle.
Runner takes off, pitch outside.
Of course they get these. Of course they get this stuff right now.
The run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here,
There it is.
The string with the changeup.
All right.
he had him out in front, which isn't easy.
Big
to do
out
against a
there.
hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Raley in the box now. Takes strike
That was a
one.
hang.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You
Okay.
better be ready to pull the trigger.
That's a
on the
good
first
out
pitch.
there.
Throws across the diamond. Got the out.
That's a huge defensive
All right.
play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen
This
today.
might be our
but
last hitter
it
here.
needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Efforts checks the
almost
runner.
threw that
He goes
away.
out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Fry
No,
at the
that's
plate
it. That's the
now,
ball.
and that's inside.
What if I stick with the slider here?
Swing and a high
Got an
fly
out on
ball
it.
right
That was
field.
hanger. It's definitely his last
Makes the
batter.
grab, and that's the third out. No run.
I don't even know who I should go with here.
Back now, new pitch.
Let's see who we warm up. Substitutions. Or, sorry. Bullpen. Well, I'll warm up
Pitcher on the
Devin
mound as
Williams.
we roll into the
I don't
bottom of
100%
the eighth.
trust
Gabe
him.
Spire.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the...
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire
Yeah.
over, and they get
When
it.
I've got a
The
slow
misplay
guy,
made it
that's
a
when
bit
I get an
messy,
error.
But they clean things up for the out. Now, Pablo Reyes. Sharp grounder.
There you go.
That's through for a base hit.
Pablo Reyes doing pretty good for us. I think he's
So
2
they
for
get him
4.
on board with a one-out single.
He's our long-term
And
third
up next for
baseman.
New York,
He's playing
Oswaldo
first today
Cabrera.
because
3 flyouts already. He's
what's
0
his
for
name
3.
is out, Paul Goldschmidt.
That's
All
down
right.
and in.
Down and in. Spit on that.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. A little bit low.
Nope.
That
The
is
count
low.
now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been
All right,
down
forced
in the
him into
zone.
a
Pitcher
2-0
clearly
count.
trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and
That's
get
fine.
back into this at-bat.
That is fine.
Here comes a pitch.
There it is.
That's a laser base hit. Rodriguez hustles
All right,
to get
first
it
and
in.
second,
And that
one out.
forces the runner to hold on at second, 2 on with 1 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Jason Dominguez. Swing at a ground ball and
Circle change.
foul ball. And ball 1.
All in.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering misses.
That ball is low.
2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the
All right,
mound,
come on.
getting hit around a
Let's
little
do this
bit.
thing, Dominguez.
Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering is in for
Sinker.
a
That's what he
strike.
wants me to swing at. Gotta swing if it's close now. Know if that was gonna come back or not. I was close still. That's a ball.
That's the ball.
Reyes, the lead runner at second. Cabrera at first. 1 gone. Foul ball left side. He'll
I
see
gotta
another.
rip that. He's just way early. Come on, Dominguez.
And they're all
right.
loaded up.
We got bases
Well, the
loaded,
stage
1
has been
out.
set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Cody Bellinger. golden opportunity.
Bases
right
loaded,
here.
1 away.
It's been
Cody
such a
Bellinger
good hitter
is
with
2
runners
for
in
4
scoring
with a
position.
home run and
Some
a
guys
single.
just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing, and that ball
That's a rip.
smashed on a line.
Oh, he dropped it.
And he can't hang on. 1 run across.
Oof.
Runner at third puts on the
Another
brakes.
hit.
Bases
Good
still
rip,
loaded,
Cody.
and still only 1 away.
Guess I got an achievement going pro.
For lefties. I'd be very surprised
Get 10
to see
hits,
that matchup
do an
again.
ambush.
Nice line drive to the pull side.
That'd been an incredible play. Julio just missed that.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Oh,
Foul ball there.
late on that. They want to be early because you ground that out.
Trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach,
That's the ball.
he could bust this game wide open.
Not good with runners in scoring position so far this season.
In for a strike.
Ah.
And the count is 1-2.
Barely caught that inside corner. Where does he go here?
The
Way
shortstop
high.
takes the ball.
Way high. I'm going to keep guessing in.
Out towards right center
Fly
field.
ball. I am not going to try it. I think
They
he's
got
out
it
by
for
a
out
mile.
number 2.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm out there.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Wait for Judge.
Swings
Oh
and
my
misses.
gosh, what am I
And it's
swinging
0-1.
at? I thought that was going to come back down.
He stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys
All
doing
right.
anything, what you can do is become a little
Come on,
too
Judge.
aggressive and chase out of the zone.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball,
And that's
that's
way
high.
high. And it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping
Right
up
to him.
pitches
Got
that
me
are
with the
just a little too
sinker.
high.
Sends it across to first. Judge out of the play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of
Cody Bellinger with a
back
huge
at
hit
Yankee
there.
Stadium.
We're going to pull our
All
pitcher
set to
and we're
start
going
the
to
ninth
put
in
in
this one. Now it's the Mariners DH.
Luke
Rowdy
Weaver.
Tellez.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side.
one
Race.
out, 2 more outs to go.
He'll do it himself,
He's going.
and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social
Alrighty,
media
come
later
on, 2 more
but
outs.
it's still important
Got the
to
bottom of the
execute it to
lineup.
perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Polanco now in the
Pulled
box.
a string on him
Comes
there.
up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
Pitch in the dirt.
Oh,
and
didn't
it's
want that.
1-1.
Let's see if he wants this cutter inside.
Gets
Yes, he
in the
does.
chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Freeze him there?
Next
Nope.
pitch is outside.
I was thinking we could freeze him with that fastball. Let's hit him with another changeup.
Goes down swinging.
That's a bad
for
one.
strikeout.
That's a really bad
Last
changeup.
Out for the Mariners.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an
Good
adjustment.
spot,
and get
Weaver.
back on track. His
Right on
team
the
needs him.
black.
Swing and a miss. There's
Nope.
that changeup.
J.P. Crawford
Guys
loves
are
that
close
changeup
up
outside.
Regardless of the count, in this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Do knuckle curve down and in.
Weaver is just 1 strike away.
Hung a little bit.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes
Didn't
the
want it.
ball. Knocks that one
Almost
away.
got
And
it
we'll do
past
again.
him. That was close.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
Oh, all right. He's going to like that cutter down and in again. Yes, sir.
Swing and a miss, and that
Got
is
him.
the
That was a little bit off, but we got the K. We got the win. Huge win here because we came back. We were down 6-0. I think it was the 3rd inning. And we just chipped our way back. We just, I think it was actually the bottom of the 3rd where I got 3 runs back. And we cut the lead in half. Got 2 more in the 4th. 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th. Overall, pretty good game. Not a good pitching effort by Garrett Cole, but got the job done, got the win, so that's all we got to do. We will play up to the All-Star break here. Tigers acquire Ryan Walker from the Giants. All right, skip that. All right, we've got bottom 9, 1 out, and we've got who up to the Jazz Chisholm. Basically, we just got to get a fly ball here.
Now
See if we
Jazz
can.
Chisholm Jr. steps
See
up
if we can
for
get
a
this.
big at bat. Calling for the intentional
walk.
and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 3.
We need to drive something here.
Fastball is outside.
That's not our pitch.
This is a situation where
Just got to get something up in the air, get it deep enough in the outfield, get this runner home.
What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
They might walk him in.
Outside, and it's
going to walk him in.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That fastball was right there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one.
I think ultimately you
was that down way too late, huh?
Ball in on the plate.
All right,
so
I've got him in contact
to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hammers
that is
curling down the line and
foul. Just missed. Not even 1 foot from a grand slam to win the game. You kidding me?
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I mean, they're trying to. They want me to get this.
Nice stop.
There's no way he gets double play there. Yep, game.
Winning run, a walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Man, so many times there I had that. Whew, man. Less than 1 foot from a grand slam. I could have changed that game completely, but we still got the win. Got 2 more games here to the All-Star break. We've got another offer, but this time it's from the Mets. Luis Torrens is another catcher. He's 28. He's a 70 overall. What's our catchers looking like? What did they put Escara at? Is he in here? He's not even on here. Escara, yeah, I guess he wasn't actually in the wasn't in this last update. But we have Ben Rice who can play catcher as well. So I'm not worried about it. I'd say no to that one. We'll simulate the draft. All right, this is our last game before the All-Star break. See if we can go in the All-Star break with a win.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
See if we can get a home run with Judge too. We've been
and a ground out.
Been kind of dry with him lately.
Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I was gonna guess outside there, but
ball to strike. The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Freaking rocket to third.
Cool, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything
got
right on
Stanton
that swing,
here.
but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
They're gonna call that now, huh?
And the pitch is
way
outside,
off.
ball 1.
Way off.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Not even close. sec, guys. All right, there we go. All right. See if we can get a hit here with Stan.
That's inside.
Inside. 3-1
really
count.
Good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
So I figured it would be off speed, and I was off on the zone.
So now 3-2. And ball 4.
Damn near hit me. All right. Take ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some
We'll
hot trying to protect this lead.
I don't actually. Let's see who we have. Substitutions. We do have Bellinger. So we will put Bellinger. I know it's his
First
off
and
day.
second, 1 out. And stepping in for the Yankees.
He's there for a reason. Let's use him.
0 for 3 in this one.
Attaboy.
Deep right field.
Looking like the first game. That is a bomb. 438 to right field. That is a monster shot. Took the lead. I think it's the bottom of the 8th.
That sound you hear
absolutely
is every
crushed.
writer in the press box smashing the delete button.
What a home run by Wells right there.
The script,
I'm happy for him, man.
For a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to
It's right there, though. Put it on a freaking tee for me.
One down. Jason Dominguez stepping in
Yeah,
now for
I mean,
the
it was
Yankees.
perfect spot.
Ripped on the ground to second.
I am struggling with Dominguez.
And there's 2 away.
Even when I'm hitting the ball, it's right at people.
Day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
We got a 2-out double. Chance to add another run.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there.
Paul Goldschmidt
that's pretty much
is
what
up.
you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to
Wow.
the baseball, and
Blew that one right past me.
extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And that one fouled off.
Gave me another fastball right at me. Right at him. That might have been a shot. All right, come on, Goldie.
Next pitch, a slider that misses
Close
outside.
pitch.
Really good
Very close
slider.
pitch.
He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground.
Splitter.
And it goes just foul.
Splitter, not a fastball. Huh.
Man on second, 2 down. Keeps
Barely
it back
caught
going
that.
with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
I don't want to
Try
make this
go
easy
again
on
with
him at all.
fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Don't want to make it easy on him at all.
Some heat there at 98
Made it easy on him.
miles an hour.
And we got the win.
They turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable
For our,
in these spots.
so we just finished the first half of the 2025 season, right for the All-Star game. We'll look at who's going to be in the All-Star game. We won't play it in this stream today, but I just want to see who. Does it give me an All-Star game voting? There it is, right there. All right, so looks like Pablo Lopez will start. Do we got any? Max Fried is up there. He might play. Dev Williams is in there. He's got a killer ERA, 1.85. How many? It doesn't tell me how many saves he's got, but he's a top guy there. Christian Walker at first base, so we don't have much. Center field, Julio is right above Bellinger. He's probably going to win it out. And Mike Trout and Brent Rooker are beating out Judge right now. Judge has more home runs, but less RBIs, and not as good of an average, so that could be very well why they are. So that's just a little bit of a sneak peek. I do want to thank you guys for watching the live stream today. You guys have a great rest of your Friday evening, and we maybe be back on tomorrow night. Just keep a lookout. Definitely hit that notification bell and smash that like button on this video for me. We'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.